Hello shining stars. Prajita is back again with the Aarchi series by Heavens Publishing House. Class 6th English, and the chapter is Saving Dory, chapter number 8. So let's see what's inside this. This again is a brainstorming session. Sometimes people need to be familiar environment to help them remember things they may have forgotten for various reasons. What are some of the triggers that help Dory to remember different aspects of her past? Fill in the chart below as you view the video in movie. So first we have to see the movie Saving Dory. After that we'll be able to do this chart, fill up this chart. So now it's all up to you that you watch the movie Saving Dory, and after that fill this chart. Now here also imagine you are stranded on an isolated island. You are there on an island, nobody is there around. You are alone there on an island. Write the names of 6 things you would need to survive. Discuss why you chose what you did. Things required for surviving on a deserted island. So again, this is your creativity, your thought, what you will do. As an individual, every individual will have a different thought for this. So let's move ahead. What's there in this lesson? Saving Dory. It's basically a movie, and it is about the marine conservation, how to protect the marine creatures. In this lesson, we'll learn how the movies affect the environment and the nature. So after watching the movie, you'll be able to know what all was there in the movie and how it affected the environment and the nature. So let's see in this lesson, we'll get a brief idea what all is there in the movie. Do the names Nemo, Dory, Bruce and Crush ring a bell? They are all characters from the 2016 animated film Finding Dory. The sequel to the 2003 film Finding Nemo. Many of you must have watched that movie, Finding Nemo. It was really very interesting movie, and this Finding Dory is the sequel of Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo follows the journey of Marlin, a clownfish, and Dory, a regal blue tang. It's about Finding Nemo. In Finding Nemo, it's all the journey of Marlin, a clownfish, and Dory, a real blue tang, all the way to Sydney Harbour to rescue Marlin's son, Nemo, who was stolen from his coral reef home to live out his numbered days in the care of a dentist's niece. Now, in Finding Nemo, in the movie Finding Nemo, what is there? It's a journey of a fish called Marlin. It's a clownfish, and Dory, a regal blue tang, all the way to Sydney Harbour to rescue who? Marlin's son Nemo, who was taken away by people, who was stolen from his home. The coral reef was Nemo's home, and it was stolen from there and put into a dentist's house for the enjoyment, for the entertainment of his niece. It was put in an aquarium, which was not its home. Finding Dory saw the forgetful blue tang set out on an epic adventure across oceans to find her parents. And here in Finding Dory also, Saving Dory also, the story is more or less the same. It's all about Dory, who is on his journey to find his parents. They are both touching funny and inspiring tales. They are really very touching. When a child is separated from the parents, how do the parents, they become sad, they are just here, they just run here and there to find the child, and the child is also without parents. How a child is, how a child can live. So it's very touching. Very funny aspects are also there in this movie, and it's very inspiring also. It tells us, teaches us many things. Teaches us about the beauty of the ocean, its coral reefs, and some of their most attractive inhabitants. People fell in love with the clownfish and the blue regal tang, Dory and Nemo. People, when they saw the movie, they fell in love with these two fishes. Though the message of the films is centered on conservation and the tragedy of taking wild coral fish species from their homes and placing them in glass prisons. As I told you, Nemo was stolen from coral reef and was taken home and put in an aquarium. The glass prison is the aquarium. Finding Nemo had a sad and ironic effect too. The clownfish became instantly in demand pets. Now people started keeping these fishes as pets in their home, causing many more Nemos to be taken from their coral reef ecosystem. If a child is separated from his home, what happens? How the child is, will the child be happy? No, not at all. Same is there with the fishes also, with the creatures also, different creatures. If they are separated from their homes, what happens? National Geographic has said that the demand of clownfish as aquarium pets has more than tripled as a direct result of the film. After seeing this film, people started taking these clownfishes in their aquarium. They started separating them from their homes, the coral reef. A conservation fund established to protect clownfish. Then a conservation fund had to be established to protect these clownfishes. SavingNemo.org. This is the fund, name of that conservation fund, which was established. Has started that more than 1 million clownfishes are now taken from coral reef systems each year to go to the aquariums, with foreign thousands of these fish being sent to the USA. This is causing the fish to go completely extinct in certain areas in Southeast Asia. Now see, SavingNemo.org, they have started taking clownfishes from the coral reefs to the aquariums, and how many clownfishes have been taken, departed from their homes, and now the result is that the clownfishes are going to be extinct in certain areas of Southeast Asia. Clownfish, also known as anemone fish. The other name of clownfish is anemone fish, are found in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They are usually found living amidst sheltered reefs. They have a symbiotic relationship with sea anemones, a marine predatory animal which looks like a beautiful flower. It's just similar to that only. They protect each other from predators and exchange nutrients. What they do, they look similar to each other, so they protect each other from the predators, the other big creatures. And they exchange nutrients also amongst them. The clownfish even cleans the anemone. The clownfish cleans the anemone, the sea anemones. In return, the anemone keeps its harpoon-like stingers used to capture prey and scare predators at bay from the clownfish. So they help each other. In an amazing feat of nature, these fish develop into males first. These clownfishes, they develop anemones, they develop into males first. First they develop into male and become females as mature fish in order to reproduce. After that, after some time, they change into females. They lay their eggs on flat surface near their anemone hosts. The regal blue tang is found in the waters of East Africa to the Central Pacific island at Kiribati, as well as around Japan and Australia. They are found here. They too like to live in the coral reefs that grow along the seashore. Along the seashore, coral reefs are there, so they like to live there also. When they see a predator, they often play dead. They just pretend to be dead by lying on their side and staying motionless till the creature passes them by. If they see any predator coming, so what they do? They just pretend to be dead. They just lie motionless, lie by their sides and motionless. They don't move till the creature passes away. So the creature thinks, the predator thinks that it's dead and it leaves it. Very smart there. The blue tang is very important to the life cycle of the coral reef, as they eat the excess algae in the reef, thus preventing the algae to suffocate the reef. So algae grow on a very large scale in the reef. So what they do, the blue tangs, they help to remove this, they eat this excess algae so that they don't suffocate them. They use their small sharp teeth to keep their coral protectors clean. Interestingly, Finding Dory shows Dory's parents as kind and nurturing. In this movie, Finding Dory, Dory's parents have been shown very kind and very nurturing. In real life, however, the parents don't care for their young. Now in real life, these blue tangs, they don't care for their young ones. Baby blue tang are carried away by ocean currents soon after they hatch. As they come out, they are carried away by the current, ocean currents, and are on their own from the very beginning. From the very beginning, they start living their own. On the other hand, clownfish dads do watch over their eggs. Now, the clownfish dads, they watch over their eggs and fan them, which keeps the anemone clean and take care of the eggs. The clownfish dads, they take care of the eggs. But these blue tang parents, they don't take care. These fish species aren't the first glamorous pet to rise to popularity due to Hollywood films and to suffer because of it. Do you remember the snowy owl Hedwig in the Harry Potter films? In Harry Potter films, there was an owl, Snowy Owl Hedwig. The boy wizard's love for his pet sparked an increase in the demand for owls as pets in many countries. Now see how these movies, they affect the life of these creatures. People start loving them and they start taking them from their natural habitat, removing them from their natural habitat, and they carry them to their homes. But many of the birds ended up in animal shelters soon after the series ended. Moreover, owls are illegal to own. Nobody can keep an owl without suitable qualifications in many countries. In many countries, without any suitable qualification, there are some criteria. If they are fulfilled, then only they can take the owl home. Otherwise, owls are illegal to keep. The popularity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a series of comic book based films about a group of pizza loving, stunt performing turtles, saw a huge increase in turtles as pets. Now see, different movies on different creatures, different animals, what effect they had put on the life of these creatures. But many of them were abandoned and even flushed away when their owners got bored. Now see the irony of this. They took them from their natural habitat, they enjoyed, they kept them for their entertainment. But when they got bored, they even flushed the turtles away. How do films that celebrate a love of ocean creatures and convey a strong conversation message leave us with a crisis of this nature? Now this is a very big question. How these movies which show such a great love and affection for the ocean creatures and other creatures, how do they leave such crisis in their lives? We only have our greed to own beautiful possessions to blame for it. We are the culprits who abandon them from their homes and just throw them, just use them for our beautiful possessions, to keep as the beautiful possessions. We have this, we have that. Look, in our aquarium, we have such a beautiful clownfish there. We have such a beautiful turtle here. But do we ever think that what loss we are doing to the nature and to these creatures? We should raise awareness about their condition. The message of the film, and now the science is clear, just let them keep swimming in the ocean. This is a request to each and every person. Watch the movie for your entertainment, but don't abandon them from their home. Don't use them as your entertainment. But marine fish harvesting techniques can be careless and cruel. Many of these bright blue and yellow colored fish die before they make it to someone's living room. Before reaching there to someone's room, they die in between. Often, cyanide poisoning is used on reefs to harvest the fish. Now this cyanide acts as an anesthetic that allows fish to be collected faster and more easily. To collect these fishes more easily, more faster, in a more faster way, they use cyanide, which is very dangerous. Many creatures die. Another impact of Finding Nemo was that some aquarium owners who kept clownfish saw the film and felt so bad that they released their pets into the wild. Some people had a different impact of Finding Nemo. When they saw the film, they had an opposite impact. Whichever clownfishes they had kept as a pets, they released them. Many people also bought the clownfishes without knowing how to take care of them. Just for entertainment, they purchased them, but they couldn't maintain them. How to keep them, how to take care of them, they didn't know it. Perhaps led on by a line in the film, many children are said to have flushed their clownfishes down the toilet in hope of setting them free. Now see, children, they didn't knew anything. They just saw the movie, they just thought if we flush down the clownfish, they'll again go back into the ocean. But it was not that. Often, the clownfish could not survive in the new oceanic ecosystems that they were not used to. They also sometimes harm the local fish there as introduced pests. When Finding Dory was released in 2016, marine scientists had a clear message. Don't let it happen to Dory, the regal blue tang, which unlike the clownfish cannot be bred in captivity, could suffer the same fate. This message was being sent when Finding Dory was released. Around 300,000 blue tangs are bought and sold across the world. But regal blue tangs do not do well in aquariums. These regal blue tangs, they are good in aquariums. They don't survive much. They are fragile and require specialized care. A specialized care is required if also they are kept in an aquarium. And in the wrong circumstances, die in large number. If they are kept in wrong circumstances, if they face wrong circumstances, they die. Now, what is the moral which we had learned from this lesson? Coral reefs are some of the most diverse ecosystems in the world. Thousands of species of corals have been discovered. Some live in warm, shallow, tropical seas and others in cold, dark. There are different types of creatures, they live in different spaces. They are also an important part of our ecosystem. Yes, they are an important part of an ecosystem. We should protect them to maintain ecological balance. We all should try to protect them, not to abandon them from their home, not to take them as our entertainment possession. We should keep it in mind. Now, coming to the phylums. Dash are also known as anemone fish. Which fishes are known as anemone fish? The clownfish. Finding Dory is the sequel of the film. As I told you, it is the sequel of the film Finding Nemo. And Dash had a sad and ironic effect too. The movie Finding Nemo had a sad and ironic effect. So here also it goes, Finding Nemo. Now coming to the question answers, answer the following questions. What was the animation film Finding Nemo about? So now coming to the question answers, what was the animation film Finding Nemo about? As we read, it was about a clownfish, marlin, and a little blue tang, Dory, who were on their journey all along the Sydney harbour to find Nemo. To find Nemo was Marlin's son, and it was stolen by somebody and it was abandoned from the reef. So they were on their journey to find out Nemo. What unforeseen negative effect did the film have? The film Finding Nemo, what did it give the negative effect? The negative effect was that people started keeping these keep an eye on the eggs till the little ones hatch out. This is the basic difference between them. Why is an aquarium not suitable for a regal blue tank? As we read, the regal blue tank is a very fragile, very delicate fish. And if someone doesn't know how to take care of a real blue tank, the real blue tank will never survive in an aquarium. What was the fate of the turtles which were bought as pets after the popularity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? So we have a film of their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and what was the fate of the turtles? Again, they were started checking out from the coral reefs, and they reached the homes of the people. And what happened? The fate was that after some time, people got bored with them and they flushed out those turtles. How are marine fish harvesting techniques? Careless and cruel. Marine fish harvesting techniques. What do they use to harvest the fish? The cyanide is used to harvest the fishes. They put cyanide in the coral reef, and many fishes they collect together, and this cyanide is a very negative. Many fishes die just because of this cyanide. So this is the careless and cruel harvesting technique. The article mentions a glamour bird pet. What do you know about it? Write in your own words. The glamour bird pet was mentioned in this chapter. Do you remember what was that? What was the name of that pet? It was Snowy the owl, which was there in the movie Harry Potter. Sequence Harry Potter, there was an owl, Snowy owl. So what happened? Again, children got in love with that owl, and they started taking the owl, catching the owl, and the owls reached their homes. They were again from their natural habitat, and they went into the homes, and which was illegal also. So this was the glamour bird pet, and it was used in the movie. It was there in the movie Harry Potter. So this was all there in this chapter. We should, if we want to preserve our marine conservation, if the movies are to show the marine conservation, we should just take care of marine conservation. We should not start using these creatures as our possessions, and after we get bored, just throw them away. These are the beautiful things of nature. Let them be in their natural habitat. Don't bring them at your home. If we are away from our homes, what will happen? Just think over it. We need to think over it, and we need to stay in nature. So coming to the question answers. What was the animation film Finding Nemo about? We all know that this film was about two fishes of coral reef. One was Marine and one was Dory. So they all went through the Sydney Harbour coast, their journey through the Sydney Harbour to find out Nemo, who was the son of Marlin. Marlin and Dory, their journey through the Sydney Harbour coast was shown in this movie to find Nemo. What unforeseen negative effect did the film have? The film was very beautiful, the movie was very beautiful, very beautifully picturized, people enjoyed it, but the negative effect was that people got in love with these fishes and they started taking these fishes as their possessions. They abandoned them from the coral reefs and they took them to their aquariums, where many of the fishes died. Explain the symbiotic relationship that exists between the clownfish and sea anemones. The clownfish and sea anemones, they help each other. This is the relationship between them. They help each other and they protect each other from the predators, and they develop the nutrients also. Next is, how are clownfish dads different from regal blue tang parents? Yes, both the dads are different. The real blue tang parents, they don't take care of their eggs. They don't take care. The eggs, they just, when the young ones hatch out, they just flow through with the current of the ocean, and they go wherever they want. They just survive themselves. They are not taken care of anybody. But on the other side, the clownfish dads, they take care of their eggs till the young ones come out. They are very caring dads. The next question is, why is an aquarium not suitable for a regal blue tang? As we all till now have read that regal blue tang is a very fragile, very delicate fish, and it needs a proper guidance to take care of them if also they are kept in an aquarium. If they are kept in an aquarium and they are not taken care of, they die. They don't survive them. What was the fate of the turtles which were bought as pets after the popularity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I hope you all must have enjoyed this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. But what was the fate of the turtles? Here also, after seeing the movie, children got in love with the turtles. People started bringing the turtles to their homes just for their entertainment. And after the entertainment was over, they got bored and the turtles were flushed away. This was the fate of the turtles, which was very, very sad. How are marine fish harvesting techniques careless and cruel? To harvest the fish, the technique which was used, they started putting cyanide in the coral reef so that the harvesting gets fast, and as they put cyanide, many fishes got together, and as the cyanide affected, many fishes died also. So this was the cruelest part, that this type of harvesting was done for the fishes by using cyanide. The article mentions a glamour bird pet. What do you know about it? Write in your own words. This you have to write in your own words. I'll just give an idea. The glamour bird, which was a glamour bird which was used? A bird was used in the movie. Which movie? There was a movie in which the owl was used. Harry Potter. The movie was Harry Potter. There, Snowy owl was there, and after seeing that movie, again, children got in love with the owls. People got in love with the owls. They started bringing the owls to their homes. They started keeping them as their possession. And again, the same thing happened. They got bored. The owls were not taken care of. And keeping the owl is also illegal in some countries too. So, the glamour bird was made the pet there, and again the same thing happened. So, my dear children, this chapter shows us that yes, there are many movies made on different creatures, different animals, different birds, which we like. Beautiful things are shown in that. Yes, we get in love with them, but it doesn't say this, that start abandoning them from their home. Just think of it. If somebody abandons you from your home, somebody takes you out from your home and keeps you in some other place, what will happen to you all? What will happen to us? So in the same way, just try to conserve them. Just try to protect them. Nature has given many beautiful things to us. Just we need is to protect them, keep them safe. I hope you all enjoyed this lesson and learned many things. So thank you so much, and I'll be back again with something new. Bye-bye.